So let us look at negative angles and why we do not want to work with them. Firstly, we do not want to work with them because we already have enough problems with positive angles that we just want to make sure that we end up with only working with positive angles. I mean, sure, you can work with negative angles, but for simplification purposes, you just want to make sure you work with positive angles at all times. Make your life easy. Don't work with negative angles. Let's turn those negative angles to positive angles. Make our life easy. So in this situation, as you can see here, if you have a negative angle with a sine ratio, in order to convert it from a negative angle to a positive angle, you are now going to end up with a negative in front of the sine, which is fine. Now it means that, oh, we are back to a positive angle. We're no longer working with a negative angle. We don't want that. You can work with a negative angle, but we don't want that. With a negative angle of a cos, when you take it from negative to positive, it's going to be positive cos. With a negative angle of a tan, when you take it from a negative angle to a positive angle, the negative is going to be in front of tan, which is fine, which is bearable. So looking at the cos diagram, negative angle, instead of going clockwise like we've been doing with positive angles, instead, you guessed it, we go anti-clockwise. So if it's going to be 0 here, and then it's going to go that way, it's going to be negative 90 degrees, negative 180 degrees, negative 270 degrees, negative 360 degrees. So already you can just see that it just kind of looks weird just going anti-clockwise. We always want to work with what we know best, and so that is why it is our best interest to just turn negative angles to positive angles. And you just have to remember that. You just have to remember these rules. So for example, maybe you say have sine negative 36 degrees. It's just going to be negative sine 36 degrees. If it's cos negative 44 degrees, it's just going to be cos 44 degrees, no negative. So cos is the only exception where if you change from a negative angle to a positive angle, the signs in front of the cos remain the same. It's only at sine and tan where the signs change, right? Yeah, it's going to be 36 degrees. So the main object is we always want to keep working with positive angles, unless there's a somewhat rare situation where we kind of have to work with a negative angle, but we just want to avoid that situation, right? Always work with positive angles, make your life easier. Remember these three over here when you have negative angles and how to convert them. Thank you.